It's Week 18 of the National Football League. And coming up next, it's the Jets, leader at quarterback. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, League 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
When you take a quick look at the box score, you'd think, okay, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. They clearly won the game, but it wasn't the case. And what that tells me is they're just not getting enough contribution from the entire team. He had a really nice day. Some things that he still needs to clean up, but can they get better balance on the offensive side of the ball? And then, frankly, they need to make more plays on defense and get more contribution out of the special teams. This can't just be a team that puts all the pressure on the quarterback position and says, hey, go out every week and just win us the game by yourself.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. That's the throw, Jackson. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hey, what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Shut up.
On the carry, here's Israel Abanaconda. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Come on, set. 70 Lion.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, yeah. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
19 tight, 19 tight, go! Ready?
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Ray gonna return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens handed back out again. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back, looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, here's Jackson. The pass is caught by Turner. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Jackson up top again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run. It's the former LSU Tiger. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. From the gun, Jackson. Back to the tight end, Elijah Higgins.
Automatic 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And the Ravens are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. Lamar going to work from the pistol. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
On the jump.
Here's first and 10.
Set.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
Here we go. Set.
They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now, faking the give. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. His kick is good. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 2. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Jackson. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held them just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll run on second down. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, report!
Now a toss play, running left. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll motion a tight end right. On third down, Jackson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. You can see he enters the final week as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Panther 11! Panther 11! Shut up! Dragon 60! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Check go!
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And what a start to this drive. A little bit of everything. First, you get the explosive pass to start it out, and then you follow it up on the ground, picking up good yardage. The ability to weave back and forth as a play caller, it just puts so much pressure on the defense.
19 Lions! Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5. It sets up 2nd and 5.
At the Ravens' 20-yard line.
70 Timberwolves!
A give. Here's Hall. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Go!
That's another Jets. First down.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught for the touchdown, but there is a penalty flag down in the backfield. They're already walking the other way.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Now it is 1st and goal.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. '60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Cub 19. Cub 19. Mustang 19. Get up.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
Hey. Sit on.
2nd down. Jackson. A pass taken in by Harris. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play.
Automatic 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
It's on. Sit on.
Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. That is left side and caught by Flowers.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Again, it's Jackson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Jackson from the gun on third down. The pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Boy, easy call for an official. Once the receiver steps out of bounds, he can't be the first guy to touch it, so that brings out the flag. On fourth down, here comes Justin Tucker for the Ravens. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will cut the lead down to 4.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Jets offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently second in the NFL in rushing.
79 Bronco. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. 19, type. 19, Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will score. Xavier Gibson, touchdown, New York.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
An extra point attempt to follow. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. That's caught by Walker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Jackson looking to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. Yeah! And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Set, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one caught by Wilson. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Smash. Go.
On the give, it's Hall. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Here's Abanaconda. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screen play.
On the ready.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
Let's go now.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready?
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. His kick is good. And the Jets will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, it just seems like certain games each week just align for matchups like we're seeing today. Just 2 quarterbacks trading blow for blow, putting on a show for their respective teams. Let's see if he can finish this drive off with another touchdown following that big play.
A throw on the move is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Tight end on the move left. Jackson now on 2nd down. Now he'll run it.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Jackson. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Here's Jackson. He'll try to run. He is in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will cut the deficit to 7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents him from turning into a big play.
And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Hey, check that.
Another run here with Hall. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Set. Viking 18. Hut.
A run here with Ivanaconda. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Here we go. Set.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Check Bobcat. Check Bobcat.
Conklin goes in motion. He'll try to run for it with Hall. And he'll get to the 48. And that's going to be good enough. He'll pick up a 1st down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Trap. Go trap.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll run. This is Hall. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
79 Bronco. No street. Trap 60. Trap 6. 18 Rattler. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, ready.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Into the hands of Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Set. Set, go.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Go.
They go back to Allen. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They only need a yard. And it's 4th down.
Set up. Rig it. Ready.
Getting the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have the Jets, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Ready.
2nd down and 8.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Hut, hut.
On the ground, it's Abanaconda. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
At the 15-yard
Glory,
line.
70.
That's a gain of 5.
Say,
Brings
hey.
up 3rd and 3.
18, bind it. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. Set up.
Oh, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, New York. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Jets will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Room to run at the 40. And strong running there as they're finally able to bring him down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive, typically.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Jackson out of the pistol. He's got a man. It's Walker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Jackson now to throw on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down, Jackson. Now he takes off. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, Jackson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now, second and goal. They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The Jets offense and their quarterback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Set. Ready.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Putting the tight end in motion.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Check go.
They'll go again with Hall. They're going to work this down inside the 45. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Go.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as quarterbacks down to an E. So this one in the win column for the Jets. They finish off the regular season in grand style. They are division champions. We'll get a home game next weekend in the wild card round of the NFL playoffs. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.
Like damn, why I get a like yarn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now. I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house trying to avoid my hurt.